got back from D.C. and I called to check with Viola. Christina had a tantrum and you were nowhere to be found. Where'd you disappear to?
Well, I had to run some errands. You know, I went to the drugstore and I had to pick up Christina some socks.
Take all day?
Excuse me? No, I took about 20 minutes to myself of downtime, which I don't think that was a lot, considering how stressed I was about Alexis being in a coma and Christina needing extra special attention.
Did you take this downtime by yourself, or was there somebody else involved?
What is with you? What's with the third degree? How about a thank you for taking care of everything while you were out of town?
I was wondering if it's a sudden coincidence that Jason's back in town.
Hey, do not say Jason's name to me. In fact, don't speak to me at all.
Is there a problem? No, we're just discussing domestic arrangements. It's been very difficult with Alexis unconscious.
Well, that's what we need to discuss. We put Alexis in a coma to help her fight the pneumonia. If we keep her sedated much longer, she runs the risk of permanent brain damage.
What are the odds that she would suffer permanent brain damage?
Relatively low for the next 24 to 48 hours, but the risk will increase the longer we keep her in a coma.
If we woke her up, would she be able to recover from her pneumonia?
Well, there's been some improvements, yeah.
Excuse me, Robin called, said there was a problem. What's going on?
Well, the doctor just explained to us that the longer that Alexis remains in the coma, the greater a chance that she will have brain damage. She's still very weak from the pneumonia.
Yes, but there are risks to either course of action. This is why your family has to decide.
Well, then we have to wake her up. I mean, I seriously doubt that Alexis would risk losing her intellect.
Look, remaining in the coma is going to increase her chances of beating the pneumonia and eventually surviving the cancer. I say we wait 24 hours to wake her up.
Well, you're her daughter. What do you think?
You're saying that the chances of brain damage within the next 24 hours is minimal.
Relatively low.
But what you're saying is that within the next 24 hours, we'll be able to determine how we can combat the pneumonia.
I can't give you any guarantees. It's impossible for me to give you odds. Both scenarios have a downside. It's up to you to pick the lesser of two evils.
Can I have a word with you?
Discuss this while Dr. Scorpio lectures me on my bedside manner.
Listen, I've known Alexis longer than either one of you, and I'm certain that she'd want to be woken up immediately.
I agree.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Look, I understand that you're Alexis's husband, and technically you have the right to make decisions for her. But I know what Alexis would want, and I intend to see that she gets it.
Where the hell is your conscience?
Excuse me?
You know, it's one thing for you to throw a constant attitude my way and rewrite history to your own means. But to make a decision, a life and death decision where your mother is concerned, just to undermine me is unconscionable.
I am not trying to undermine you. In fact, I didn't think about you for a second. This is about what Alexis would want.
Well, I'm Alexis's husband, and
then do what you know she would want and wake her up.
Alexis would agree with me.
Fine. Then I'm gonna have to tell Nicholas to go file for emergency guardianship and move I will happily back. By any means necessary. Including and up to telling the truth about the events that happened with us the night of the blackout.
You know what I told you before? Don't ever try to use my child against me. Fine. Fine, you go ahead. You tell the doctors that I can wake Alexis up.
Well, I've got good news. Rick has agreed to wake Alexis up.
Alexis has been taken off the ventilator and given a counteragent for the sedative. She should be waking up soon.
But I'll go sit back.
How's the pneumonia?
It's still a factor, but it seems to be clearing.
Are there any side effects from the coma?
It's not likely, but we'll monitor her.
Thank you.
Alexis. Alexis. Hey. Welcome back.
Did it work? You know, I've been playing nicely while I've been sleeping.
We've had our disagreements.
You want to give me an example?
It was nothing important. We just all wanted what was best for you.
How are you feeling?
Peachy.
I
That's as well as can be expected of him.
Alexis, glad to see you're awake and alert. We need to discuss your treatment options. If you could give us a moment.
Sure.
Dr. Trent?
I think we did the right thing by waking her up. I just hope that she stays strong enough to fight the pneumonia.
Well, I don't think we can think of worst case scenarios. She will beat the pneumonia.
I pray that that's true. But if she doesn't, we can't leave Christina and Molly with
I'm
her.
prepared to care for my sisters.
But are you prepared to abide by Alexis' wishes and stay away from Jason?